Okay, guys, so we're talking about meditation, and if your meditation, your mindfulness is leading to some kind of mental meltdown, here's three things you can do to have that just stop. So, the first thing you want to do is stop meditating. Yep, stop meditating. Don't meditate the same way, for sure. Get out and go for a walk. You need to get out and do mindful meditation in a different way. You're ruminating or you're coming back into your head. And remember, this is a really rough neighborhood and you should never go alone. So, number two is find yourself what's called a Zen Shishiki or a good Dharma friend. So, someone you can talk to. You need a community. You need to find a group to study with. That is one of the most essential things. Now, even most of the monks and stuff and mendicants and pratyeka Buddhas and all of these guys who've gone out into the wild or found an abandoned building or a tree or a cave or whatever to meditate in didn't start there. You don't start with that. You start by learning how to, and you learn with a group. And there's some pitfalls that you're going to come across, right? So one of those is getting inside your own head and not being able to get out. That's why you have to have friends. You have to have some people to bounce things off of. Having a teacher is a good idea. So number one, remember, stop doing the meditation as you're doing. Do something else. Number two, get out into the nature and walk around. You need to be outside. And number three, find yourself a good Dharma friend and find yourself a community. So there's actually four things you can do. If you're having problems with meditation, if you're already depressed, if you're already anxious, if you have bipolar affective syndrome, if you have social anxiety, if you have any of these conditions, severe depression, or even ADD, ADHD, any of these kind of things, you're bouncing around too much inside your head, and we need to stop the process. There's the other video I did on the stop, STOP, which is sit, think, observe, and plan, and that way you can get out of some of those problems. But this is like four real simple ways to make sure that you don't lose your marbles while you're meditating, because if it's not going to be fun and useful, you're going to stop doing it, and then you're going to just bounce around inside your head and roll around in all of that muck that's already up there. And we need to do a couple things to get out of it. Remember, stop doing the meditations that you're doing. You need to change it up. If you've been taught a certain way and you need to stick with that, change the atmosphere at least, change the starting point, change something of it. I had a client who came in and was doing transcendental meditation, which is a great meditation to do because you're repeating a mantra. A mantra is a word or a phrase that is a mind protector. Keeps your mind off the mind. So what he was doing that, but he was only doing it when he would get stressed out. So what happened when he got stressed out, he would go back into that and he would start linking getting stressed out and being stressed out with his meditation and his mantra. So he starts speaking his mantra and getting more upset. That's not the way you're supposed to do it. Do your meditations in a peaceful place. Okay, do your meditations in a peaceful time. This is practice, right? Practice for everyday real life. If we practice too much doing the wrong thing, we just set up a bad pattern. Okay, a bad habit. It's the same thing like if you're shooting guns or you're learning how to hit a baseball with a bat or learning how to bowl. If you start off and you're learning incorrectly, you can set those up as patterns and habits that are incorrect and they're very hard to change. So if your mind is melting and if your mind is messing up and if there's lots of muck in there, number one, don't go alone. Remember, stop your meditation, get outside. Find that Dharma friend. Find a friend who's doing meditation too that you can meditate with or talk about meditation with. Find a community, right? And then just change your positioning and stuff like that, okay? This is Reverend Sean over at the Center Path. Don't forget to subscribe and like. And sorry, this is just a short one. I want to get people up that are having problems with meditation. That's what this is all about, because people are having problems with Zazen, or they're having problems with Samatha, or they're having problems with Vipassana, or whatever meditations you're doing. There is a way to fix it, and there's a way out. And if you're just starting, let's watch out for these things. Meditate when you're relaxed. Start your meditation as a relaxation. Keep it as a relaxation. That's your intention, right? You guys take care. I hope to see you soon. Be good. Do your meditations. Don't forget your mantras. Talk to you later. Bye.